If there's one thing we gardeners know by heart, it's this: the soil decides everything. Strong plants, lush leaves, juicy tomatoes, massive pumpkins, none of it happens without healthy soil underneath. But healthy soil isn't something you can buy in a bag or pour from a bottle. It has to be built, repaired, brought back to life. That's why right now, across America, something incredible is happening. Farmers who once depended on chemical fertilizers to force crops out of damaged soil are turning to a humble, drought-tolerant plant that most gardeners have forgotten about completely. And believe it or not, this quiet, little crop is rewriting the rules of soil health. It's rebuilding structure, restoring nitrogen, improving water retention, and leaving fields far more fertile than before, without expensive fertilizers. The best part? You can do the same thing in your backyard garden. Today, on Soil Power, we're diving into a crop that's old enough to be historical, powerful enough to replace fertilizer, and simple enough for any beginner to grow. This is a deep resource, not just a quick garden hack, because what you're about to learn will continue working in your soil long after the plants are gone. Let's talk about cowpeas. Cowpeas, also called southern peas, field peas, or black-eyed peas, were once one of the most widely grown crops in the United States. Early farmers used them heavily, not just for food, but for what happened underground. Cowpeas fed the soil, their roots fixed nitrogen-built biomass and repaired over-farmed land. Then chemical fertilizers arrived, and like so many natural practices, cowpeas faded away. Why grow soil builders when you can pour nitrogen from a jug? For cowpeas to do their job, you need the right planting density. Too little seed leaves gaps and, honestly, weakens nitrogen output, but too much seed wastes money and restricts airflow. The correct ratio is simple: 2 ounces of cowpea seed per 100 square feet. Here's how that translates into real garden sizes. A 4x8 raised bed, that's 32 square feet, needs about 0.6 ounces of seed. A 10x10 in-ground bed, 100 square feet, needs 2 ounces. And a 200 square foot garden, which is about the size of 2 parking spaces, needs 4 ounces. If you want to fill an existing vegetable bed between seasonal crops, that same ratio applies. It's enough seed to produce full coverage and even nitrogen distribution. Once flowers appear, cut each plant off at the soil line, leave the roots in place. The nitrogen-rich nodules attached to the roots remain underground, slowly releasing into the soil. Now take the stems and leaves and chop them into 2 to 3 inch pieces. Scatter them evenly across the bed and water lightly. Within a few days, they soften, break down, and attract earthworms, fungi, and bacteria that turn plant matter into living soil. Let this sit for 2 weeks. Avoid digging deeper than 2 inches. You want roots to rot naturally, not be pulled out. At the end of those 2 weeks, the bed is ready for vegetables. You will see and feel the difference immediately. The soil becomes darker, looser, lighter, and more crumbly. It will hold water longer, drain better, and support stronger roots. Every crop planted afterward grows better. Every season becomes easier. Tomatoes planted after cowpeas grow fuller, taller, and greener with fewer signs of stress. Corn stands straighter and resists wind. Cabbage heads swell larger and tighter. Squash vines produce earlier and heavier. Peppers set fruit in greater numbers. Melons run longer and sweeter. Vegetables that love nitrogen respond dramatically. And because the soil structure improves along with nutrition, plants are less likely to stall, wilt, bolt, or yellow. Even root crops like carrots and beets appreciate the break in compaction. It's not just about feeding plants, it's about renovating the soil ecosystem. Our entire channel exists to help gardeners build real lasting soil fertility. Not quick fixes, not miracle products, not constant inputs. Cowpeas are exactly the kind of strategy that makes gardening easier and cheaper over time. They help beginners grow confidently and help experienced gardeners push their soil to its highest potential. And most importantly, once you grow cowpeas one season, you'll notice the change every season after. The soil remembers. Right now, across America, farmers are tearing out old fertilizer schedules and replacing them with cowpea rotations. They're doing it because this forgotten crop restores what machinery and chemicals can't: living soil, and your garden can be part of that transformation. Start with a single raised bed or a small patch of ground. Plant cowpeas thickly. Let them grow. Chop them in place. Then watch what happens when your vegetables follow. You won't need to guess whether it works. Your plants will tell you. If articles like this help you build healthier soil and better gardens, make sure you subscribe to Soil Power. Share this article with another gardener and stick around, because this is just the beginning. The soil is alive, and together, we're going to make it stronger than ever.